Why 90% of the traders lose money in the markets and only 10% makes? And what's the secret to being that 10%? Whether you would be trading gold or you would be trading forex pairs or you might be trading some Nasdaq shit. That's what I'm going to talk about. I'll give you the keys, the options, the ways through which you can become a successful trader. But for that, I would say that you need to do some things. The first is you need to be consistent. You need to put some works. You need to watch that boring videos just like you are doing right now. That's the thing. I'm gonna tell you everything about how actually we can make money with these numbers. How is it even possible? How most people tend to make wealth with these candlesticks. How the fuck is it even possible, dude? So let's start this video. And first of all, I'm going to talk about the journey, how I just made some mistakes while in this journey, and how is it possible to just ignore those mistakes. And especially if you're in your first years, this video is perfect for you. Even if you are in like second or third year, or you're doing pretty good, this is a valuable content, I would say. So first of all, what happens when a guy comes into a market? He thinks it's a kind of a video game where you can make millions overnight. That's what people tend to think in the beginning. But what's the thing which can actually make us millions is in the long term. How is it even possible that you get that millions of dollars from the people who put years and years of time in the market, and you tend to feel like that you're gonna do it overnight with just an $80 or $100 investment? It's never possible. The thing is, let's say you are putting a trade. You put a trade and you entered with $100 amount. Let's say you are making $10 in it, and that is 10% on your trade. There's another guy. You feel like that $10 is not enough to get out of this trade. You tend to feel like that I at least need $50. Under that, I'm not getting out. And there is another guy who just put like $100,000 in a trade, and he's making same 10% on it, but the amount is $10,000 now. So that's the power of capital, and he used his capital, and with that he's enough with 10%. He just got out of the trade. He just made $10,000. The price dumped, cause a lot of traders gonna do this, and you also lose your $10. So the beginning part is, whenever you are starting trading, just don't expect big profits. That's the first rule of this game. Don't expect big profits, and if you're gonna expect big profits, you're gonna make some big losses too. That's the name of this game. And secondly, I'm gonna tell you is, never go for Ponzi schemes. If someone is telling you there's any fixed income, there's any 5% income, there is a bot which can make you 20% a month, there are Telegram signals, there are guys who give signals, these things never work. I'll just tell you, because the thing is, that guy is waking up at 3 a.m. He's at another place, he's at another location, he's giving you the trades. You just missed the trades, and the next day he just made a profit on those trades, but you missed it. Next day he again gave the calls, you took those trades. Now this day you took the trade and you made a loss, but that guy is still in profit, because yesterday he had made a good profit. Now he just made a minimum loss, but you, my friend, you are at loss at the chance. So never go for that things. The third thing is, always do back testing. Make a strategy, make an edge. What is strategy? Most people get confused by that. I'm gonna soon make another video on this topic. Most people don't understand what is even strategy. Strategy is basically a bound of rules written on a paper or in your mind, which are basically, you are just bound with those rules, that you're gonna stay and you're gonna stick to those rules. You're gonna follow them in every single trade. Let's say you just make a rule that I'll only trade in the London session, or you say I'm gonna trade in only these 3 pairs. You just do some analysis, you just put some time. It's worth it. It's gonna improve your win rate in the long term. You would be able to make money with this way. So these rules tend to help you, but how you build these rules? For building these rules, you need to keep on looking at charts, because these charts, these numbers are the things which are going to give you all the answers. All the answers located are in this chart. And why I say so? Because look, my friend, whenever we see volume in these things, whenever we see different patterns happening in this market, there are always some kind of patterns in the market. I will never go for retail patterns. I'm not talking about that shit, and it never works. But I'm talking about some valuable content like institutional patterns. How does institution put some money, put some time into some books, dude? Like read some nice books. These books can really help you. Read some books if you actually want to be a trader. There's no way you would be a successful trader if you are not ready to put time into the books. So that's the first point. And second, for building the strategy, you need to learn how institution works. So make sure you put time in that. Fourth is that, let's say you watch some YouTube videos. A person gambling a lot of money into something in meme coins, and you just took your $200 from your bank account, and you just deposit it into the Solana, and you put it into the meme coins. Now it's also gone, and you are fucked up, you are wrecked. So in that situation, what you gonna do? You're fucked. Those guys who are putting a lot of money into gambling, they got a lot of money. They're just putting like 0.1% of their income or their net worth, so it's not gonna affect them much even if they lose it. But if they do make it, that's really beneficial, because they'll make a YouTube video where people who are dumb, if you do so, you might be also. So then he'll also make money, people will follow him, coins will come. Alternately, anyway, directly or indirectly, he's gonna make money either through memberships, either through tokens, or is it a YouTube income. So he's in a win-win game, but you are always in the lose game. So the only option is to follow these rules. The fifth and the final one, I would say, never go for something which is not actually like comfortable for you. Like what most people tend to do is they go for influencers. Let's say a guy is going for scalping, but you're not a scalper. You're not with the same psychology of doing scalping. You don't like to risk that much. You feel pressurized when you see a loss on the screen. So never go for scalping. Go for something swing trading, which is less risky, which can make you feel a little safer, and you feel good. But if you are like aggressive guy, never go for swing. If you're going for swing, you don't tend to feel like making good money, and you are ready to take some risk. Go for scalping then. What are you even doing in the swing game? So that's the thing. Always follow your heart, what you feel like you tend to do, and do take an advice of a good person, a guy who has good experience in the markets. Listen to them. Now next choice is that it's in your heart, either you want to follow it or not. But if you tend to feel like that, hey, this guy just gave me something valuable, go for it. Always go for that. And the last thing I would like to say, as a trader, if you don't have any income, I would say if you have started to make some money with trading, start investing that money. Don't use that for buying fucking shitty stuffs. Don't use that stuff for like doing some kind of show off. Put that money into as an investment. Either it is in the form of like equipments like laptops and mobiles, or it's for like something, I would say some software equipments like TradingView subscription or stuff like that. Or you want to put that money into yourself. You want to learn a skill. And there's the last option. If you don't want to do anything, go for some nice investment. Go put that money into some good company like Netflix stock is pretty good right now, PayPal stocks, and there are a lot of stocks. You know what I mean. If you got some trading knowledge, you should be pretty good at stocks. So there's a lot of options to do some investments, and make sure to do that stuff. Now the point comes is, these are the mistakes. What are the actual way by which you can actually make some good money in this game? To be a successful trader, you need to be different from the most traders. I'm not talking about a guy who's making 10k a month. I'm not talking about a guy who is making 100k a month. I'm talking about the guy who tends to make millions a month with just trading. And these guys are pretty rare. They are the 0.1%, or you can at least say that they are the elite class of trading. And if you want to be in that game, you need to think 10 steps forward from most traders. For that, you have to follow some basic foundation. The basic foundation I'm going to say, make sure to learn this. That is backtesting, strategy, edge, a system, journaling, and group of good habits and a good routine. Listen to this shit which I just said right now. Make sure to follow all these things. These things can make you a guy who's making millions with trading. All the guys you are listening on YouTube, they do follow these things. That's why they make good money. There are guys who are not profitable, but they are just following these things. They are making money with the help of these. So this is the main point. Second, the ultra secret key. Because if these things work, why not everyone is doing? Because there are a lot of guys who are following this stuff. The second thing comes is here, the psychology. For that, I would suggest the only thing, that is books. This is also a nice book, Trading in the Zone, and there are a lot of other books, .com Bubble and Trading Wizards. I mean, just go and make a search on Google and you'll find a lot of stuff. So make sure to do that. You will get a lot of knowledge from those things, and once you make a good psychology with the help of books, you will automatically start to make money with trading. That's the way. Second, if you're not in a good location, let's say you're not in a pretty good country where they apply a lot of taxes into trading, make sure to shift from that country once you start to make money. Because in long term, if you want to be a successful trader, you need to be surrounded by the ones who are successful. You need to be surrounded by some good policies of the government which are very helpful for the traders, which gives us an advantage. Like Dubai, they just put 0% tax for traders. We can do some good income at that place. So these are the key things which can make us good money with trading. Last but not least, make sure to give it a subscribe, and I have put some time in this video. That would be really appreciated if you do so. And in the upcoming time, I'll bring some more videos which gonna help you out. This was just the beginning. The big things are coming. But the last thing I would like to say, you can become a trader, you can become a successful trader, but are you ready to put that time into trading? Are you ready to put those years in trading? Are you ready to watch those boring videos? Are you ready to wake up early? Are you ready to sleep late at night and looking at charts? If you are, you will be a successful trader, my friend. See ya. Bye bye.